Okay. You ready?
Am I closer to you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already started, so I don't know. I asked if you're ready. Hello, guys, and welcome. No, that's not what I say. I say, hey, guys, not hello. That extra syllable really threw me off. Hey, guys, Donald, a.k.a. Bloodbear115, here, joined today by Bloodwife.
Hello.
I didn't even say hello this time. And we're doing.
Okay.
We're. What?
Like, I don't like the glare of the computer in my glass. No, it's because of the computer, not the light.
Are your glasses off? I mean, I read them, dude. You don't need to see. I don't know. In any case, Takeover, Toronto 2. I said there were 5. There apparently there's only been 2. Takeover, Toronto 2, and SummerSlam predictions all in one. We're going to start with the Toronto predictions.
Very sad we weren't able to go.
Yes, they were
we
here.
literally didn't have the baby.
I know.
And
They were here yesterday, and we didn't get to see them because we both worked. Rough. But in any case, predictions. I predict it'll be a great show that we're not going to watch until after work tonight. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Starting with what?
Your shoulder.
That was my elbow.
Oh,
that was this
your
elbow. Little Spider-Man for you. Okay, Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai for the first match.
Io Shirai.
Io Shirai.
I'm not a fan of Candice LeRae.
I also think.
No offense to.
I also think Io Shirai because you just turned heel. So when people turn, you got to give them a win, or else what was the point of turning them? Women's Championship: Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. You don't even know who Mia Yim is?
I do know who Mia Yim is.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know she's one of the Asian wrestlers.
I want to choose Mia Yim only because I don't like.
I always bet against Baszler because I'm always like, it's Baszler's time to go up. But I have the. And I also like to just conjure up my own stories in my head that are always better than what WWE do. And I'm going to go with Mia Yim because they've really been. What?
Sorry.
Because they've really been building her up on NXT, from what I understand. It's like if there was ever a time to take it off Baszler, it makes sense to take it off now with Mia Yim. But in my head, I have this beautiful, beautiful thing that I know it's not going to happen. I feel like Rhonda is going to come back now. What are you doing?
And hire him.
Hire him? Hire me.
Hire him.
Hiram Lodge. I think Rhonda is ready to come back to WWE now. And I think she's going to get involved with Becky at SummerSlam.
Not starting a family thing.
Yeah, but then she made that thing like a month ago of like the really missing WWE thing. Did you know what I'm talking about? Where she I don't remember, it was...
Yeah, she said she missed WWE, but she also did that did you see that thing she made? That was like a... Anyway, it's called Tables, and it's these tables come after her. Take the shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Okay, well, I'm talking
it's on her Instagram page. I think.
Okay.
It's called Tables.
I'm talking about the video where it's her in her house doing wrestling-esque things, and her husband just keeps coming on what are you doing? If you missed WWE, just go back. That. Ever since I saw that video, I'm like, she's come back soon. I feel it, and it just makes sense for her to get involved with Natalya, who's her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Becky, who took the
an
belt
enemy.
off her,
Yeah.
and then I think you should get involved with Baszler here. See, I don't think it's gonna happen, which is why I'm picking Yim. But if Rhonda does return and somehow decide, because Mia Yim attacked Jessamine Duke and Shafir backstage, so I'm assuming they're not.
Isn't that her friend?
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're not gonna be there. So it would be a cool thing if Rhonda was like, "Oh, our other 2 friends are out. I'm here," and then that would be really cool. And then Baszler helps her out, or beat down Becky or something. I don't know. I think that'd be really cool. I don't think it's gonna happen, but in my head, I want it to happen. So I'm going with Mia Yim.
Okay.
Very long explanation for things that aren't happening. But now we have the North American Championship, Velveteen Dream.
You skipped one.
No, did I? Oh my God! How did I skip that? Tag Team Championship match: Street Profits versus Undisputed Era.
I want to say Street Profits. However, I only have seen the Street Profits on the main roster. And when they won.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and when they won.
I haven't seen them defend or anything. Although I really like the Undisputed Era too, and Does Adam Cole still have?
Yeah, he's facing Johnny Gargano in the main event.
Ooh. I feel like if the Undisputed Era wins, then they could have a thing on all rosters where, like, a whole group has titles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that. That's an amazing concept.
Yeah. So I think, just for that reason alone, I think Undisputed Era. I'm going Undisputed.
I totally haven't stolen the concept of, like, a faction holding all the belts twice now in my BBGW series. Totally not at all going on right now. Exactly right now with the club. Not at all happening. And it is happening. Well, yeah, I'm going with also the Undisputed Era. Because I think it just makes sense for them to all hold the gold. But I'm saying that, and I'm also not picking Adam Cole for the main event. But yeah, I think Undisputed Era wins here because I think apparently it's been reported that they don't want to, like, the Street Profits being on Raw, because I don't think they've been on SmackDown, right? Yeah, just being on, like, Raw and on the pay-per-views is just supposed to hype up NXT. It's not supposed to, like, be their call-up. But I feel like they should call them up.
I thought you said that Paul Heyman wanted the Street Profits. That's why he said that they would be on the like backstage and stuff, but not fighting. Just because he didn't want Eric to have them for SmackDown.
So I don't know. There's many reports. Right. But anyway, I'm going with Undisputed Era because I think they need to be draped in gold. Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong for the North American Championship.
Pete Dunne.
You think Pete Dunne? You just said it would be cool if Undisputed Era had all the belts, and you're like...
Oh, is Roderick Strong in the thing?
Yeah, he's the 4th member of the Undisputed Era.
Oh. Never mind then, Pete Dunne.
Well, I'm going Roderick Strong. Why are you picking Pete Dunne?
Because I think it'd be cool to, like... Pete Dunne came up on NXT. Mm-hmm. He made his, like, debut or whatever. Didn't really do anything, but made his debut for NXT. From NXT UK, which is honestly really cool because you don't see NXT UK and NXT collide very often.
He started on NXT.
Well...
He's also not the first person to switch over.
Okay, Pete Dunne.
Okay. Well, I'm going Roderick Strong, and I think Velveteen Dream is going to be the one pinned here, because I think a Roderick Strong versus Pete Dunne match, one-on-one, would be amazing. I think the first takeover we ever watched was when Roderick Strong joined the Undisputed Era. Do you remember this? There was I think it was a triple threat or fatal 4-way tag match, and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong were actually tag team partners. And Roderick betrayed Pete Dunne to help O'Reilly and Fish then pin Pete Dunne to win the belts. Very, very interesting.
Do not recall.
I don't think you did, but I'm just saying. So there's that extra story there that I don't think they've actually touched on yet. So that'd be interesting to have them brawl out, one-on-one. But yeah, Roderick. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship, where the first fall, I don't know which one's first and second, but the first 2 falls, it's just a regular match, and then it will be a street fight. I'm not sure the order. And then if it comes to a third fall, William Regal decides what that third fall is. We don't know what that is.
Ooh, you saying it's the street fight thing? I think NXT should come back to Buffalo sometime and do the Buffalo street fight like the WWE live show was supposed to be before they changed it last minute. It made everybody pissed.
Yeah.
But I think it would be way cooler because NXT has a lot of really, really good talent. Not to say that Raw and SmackDown don't, but, like, they have really, really good Raw talent. And I think doing the Buffalo Street Fight with NXT would be so much better. Even if they did just, like, one Buffalo Street Fight, like, match thing at the Buffalo River Works or at
Just throw them in the river.
They could do it outside.
Yep.
By the Labatt
That's the point of the street fight. You do it in the streets. The zip lines. They go to the zip lines.
Yes! Oh fuck yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Listen to this, WWE. Listen.
What if that actually
happened? Paul Levesque. I am speaking to you, sir. Listen to our ideas.
Paul man.
They're good.
Paul man. Whoa. Fighter of the Vince man. Whoa. But who are you picking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And yeah.
I don't know. Adam.
You made me drop my belt.
What? That's it. Those are 2 different things.
What?
Those are two different
What's
things.
the Adam thing?
The Adam is when he goes, and the guy's like, and he goes,
Oh.
Adam. And the other one is when the guy's like, ah, and he's like, stop. You dropped my croissant.
Yo, I literally
Those
say...
are two different videos.
I literally say that wrong all the time. You've never corrected me before.
Really?
I always say, Adam, let me drop my croissant.
Those are two different
I'm literally
videos.
not saying any of the things right. You have never corrected me before.
I'm sorry.
Adam. Okay.
Adam.
Well, so you're picking Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Cole,
So
baby.
I'm really torn here on if Johnny's gonna win the belt or... So we don't know what the third fall is. And I don't know if they're gonna, like... I'm trying to base it on that. Like, what I think the third fall is gonna be. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
What the third fall is?
Yeah, I feel like it's either gonna be a handicap match or it's gonna be a triple threat.
Why would it be a handicap match?
Because the Undisputed Era. So either William Regal's gonna turn heel and be like, the Undisputed Era, you get all four of your guys to beat the shit out of Johnny for free. Or it could still be a handicap match, and he says it's a handicap match, everyone's like, oh no, Regal's turning heel. But really, Ciampa comes back, and it's Gargano and Ciampa beating down Adam Cole. Or it could be a triple threat, adding Ciampa into that match for the third fall.
Either way, if Tommaso Ciampa comes back, that would be great.
I very much think he's coming back. Because I think, like... Oh, actually, see Ciampa's name right there. I see him. What do they say? Let's add credence to what I'm saying. No. He's just injured. Damn it. Okay. In any case, yeah, I'm going with Jonathan Gargano. Yes, yeah. I'm going with John. Johnny Wrestling.
Your doctor's cousin.
What? Oh, yeah, because I had... Yeah, okay. I don't think that's his real name. Okay. Now, moving on to the SummerSlam predictions. Except Cat and Shy say hi. That's good rhymes. Hi, Cat.
Hello.
But not
Hi,
Shy.
Cat and Shy.
SummerSlam! SummerSlam 2019. We have a bunch of matches. A whole bunch of matches.
Yeah. There's a
Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak.
Oh, it doesn't say whether they're in the...
What?
Sometimes when we see them, it says, like, if they're going to be at the kickoff.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was just thinking that, actually. That didn't say that. Yeah, no, you're right.
Normally, that one.
The Cruiserweight's always on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Alright, Gulak versus Oney Lorcan. I know you don't recognize that name, but he's one half of the tag team that was, like, kind of the odd dudes out in the ladder match at the last Takeover. You don't remember? It was the Street Profits, Undisputed Era, Forgotten Sons, and then it was Birch and Lorcan. The two, like, bald British... I think they're British.
I'm gonna go Drew.
I'm also going Drew Gulak. I'm trying to paint a picture of who it is. I think it's too early for Gulak to lose the belt. And, yeah. I don't follow 205 Live, so I don't know how Lorcan is.
I saw a picture of, like, some of the... I don't know if it was all of them, because it was kind of a small group, but there was a picture of these wrestlers from 205 Live, and the way that they were, like, posing for the picture, they looked like they were posing for, like, a high school yearbook sport club picture. It's really funny. And they're all, because they're cruiserweights, they're all kind of smaller men.
Looks like I just, like, I'm picturing, like, a swim team right now. Just, like, all of them in, like, little swimming gear.
Oh, no, they had their, like...
Well, obviously they're not wearing actual swimming gear. I was just...
Well, I'm just saying. Like, some of them did have, like, their ring underpants on, I think. But all of them had the jacket on.
Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. I feel like it's obvious who wins here. I don't know. If you don't agree with me, you're a mad
Goldberg
lad.
wins.
Goldberg wins. It's
Yeah.
Goldberg.
Goldberg wins. I don't understand why this match is happening at all, but Goldberg wins.
I mean, I get it, because I don't understand why they picked Ziggler. So I guess, like, they want to have Goldberg come back a lot. Like, well, maybe not a lot, but, like, 2 or 3 times a year for just, like, big matches.
Oh.
Just to help sell pay-per-views, because it's Goldberg.
He's doing so. Literally,
Yeah.
when he was making his, like, after he signed the thing, and he went up to the mic and he's like, Dolph Ziggler! You're next! Like, he almost looked like he didn't have any top teeth because of the way his, like, top lip sagged a little bit, and I was like, oh my god. Goldberg is getting really fucking old.
Yeah.
Like, why?
He's got all the gray hair. What do you mean? Now, how are you only now realizing?
Why is he still here?
Like, man's about to just become a giant liver spot.
He's unentertaining.
You're not entertained, but I'm expecting this to be like a minute-long match where he just spears him and jackhammers him. That's the other reason, is because after like the issues that happened with the Goldberg Undertaker match, they wanted to pick Dolph because he's a good worker and he's much lighter, and they're much less worried about Dolph getting dropped on his skull by a jackhammer from Goldberg, like Undertaker did.
Yeah.
Plus, the story makes a lot of sense with the Dolph. Like he's taking issue with Legends, and he kept on like talking shit about Goldberg. He's like, Goldberg's match was awful. It's perfect story sense.
Yeah. It's just...
The Fiend versus Finn Balor.
So I was talking. Did I tell you I was talking to Brian about this?
No.
So I was talking to Brian about this at work, and I was like, I really want Finn to come out as the Demon, because then it could be the Fiend and the Demon, because I don't know if... Like, I assume that Bray Wyatt is going to stick around as the Fiend. So eventually, if they don't do it now, eventually I would like it to be the Fiend versus the Demon, because that would be fucking mind-blowing for them both. Like, I feel like that could be if they make it good enough, either a really, really good starting match or a really, really good main event, because they both would have, like... I mean, we haven't really seen a good entrance for the Fiend yet.
We haven't seen a single...
He's just been showing up in the middle of the ring. But, like,
that's going to be an amazing
Finn,
entrance.
when he comes out as the Demon, he always has really, really fucking good entrances. So I think if they did, like, a main event or something, or even just a starting show match with the Fiend and the Demon, oh my god. I was creaming in my pants over that. Like, but anyway, I was talking to Brian about it, and he's like, I don't think that they would do the Demon for the Fiend's first pay-per-view match, because then I think then it would put like too much pressure on it. They probably are gonna give Bray the win because of his
and
coming back.
Finn's taking 2 months off after this as well.
Why?
Because he needs time off. He's like, I need some rest.
You do you, boo boo. You do you. It's cool. I'll be here for you when you get back. It's fine.
Who are you picking? You just went on a long rant.
Bray.
I'm also picking.
Like, I love Finn, but Brian did make a lot of sense, like, saying that they'll probably get Bray. So
I'm also picking Bray, but now that you bring it, like, so I originally thought when they announced this, I was like, oh man, they could do the Fiend versus the Demon, and that would be really cool, because that would really put Bray over, because no one's beaten the Demon, and like, if you bring Bray back, just losing his first match, we riot. So like, him beating the Demon, that'd be crazy. That'd be awesome. But
and
now,
if he's gonna take two months off after this, you said, then it would kind of like play into like, oh, the Demon lost, like really upset and depressed, so he takes time off and whatever, and then he comes back. But I think if he comes back and does it like they have a match as Finn and the Demon, or the Fiend and the Demon.
Fiend and the Fiend.
I know Finn and Fiend is just messing with me. I think that would be cool.
Well, anyway, what I was trying to say is that I'm assuming he's not coming out as the Demon, because I don't think they want to beat the Demon yet.
Yeah.
Like, and Finn only brings out the Demon for like high quality Baron Corbin matches, like Brock Lesnar, Bray Wyatt. He doesn't bring the Demon out for them. He brings it out for the Baron Corbin matches.
Which is really shitty. But like, I think that it would be really big. But yeah.
Yes, so I'm going with Bray Wyatt. But I think when Balor comes back, I think they should turn him heel, add him into the OC, and I think by then Bray Wyatt should have I think he should have the main championship. Like, he should be Universal or WWE champion or something, and then Balor comes back as the Demon, joins the club, and demolishes the Fiend. He just wasn't ready. I think that'd be great.
What about Intercontinental? He could theoretically be the Intercontinental Champion.
I want him to have the main championship. I don't want him to have a mid-card. They mean nothing. And it meant nothing.
I like.
What did he do with it? He was on TV 2 times with the belt and lost it in one of them.
2 times? I thought he was on more than that. He's
Maybe,
definitely on more than that, but he probably didn't fight.
Yeah, I think he had 2 matches. Like, it was a very unmemorable Intercontinental Championship match. Or, reign. But anyway, next match, Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. If Owens loses, he quits WWE. Kevin? You pick Kevin.
Kevin.
Okay. So, like, I would have picked Kevin. But I started thinking about it. And they gave him the Stone Cold Stunner. That they let him, like, they're letting him do non-scripted promos. They're making him into the modern Stone Cold, which I keep saying, like, every year there's a new modern Stone Cold, because Becky Lynch was Stone Cold last year, and now he's Stone Cold. Someone's got to be Stone Cold. But in any case, I think they're gonna have him quit, and then, like, get it back at, like, Survivor Series.
Get what back?
Like, get the job back, and, like, in, like, a Survivor
Like they did the last time.
Yeah. WWE loves to do that.
Stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. It's what WWE does. They overbook things. So I think that Owens might lose. He totally. Oh God. Oh, I don't know what to do. In any case,
Kevin's a girl. Sorry, it's from Up. I had to.
and I'm thinking about it. I don't want to pick Owens.
Kevin.
Or I don't. Oh God, I don't know. Oh, I'm going with Shane. Yeah, Shane wins. Shane. I always bet against Shane. Shane wins.
Kevin.
But yeah, I think maybe it's Survivor Series. It's like a 5-on-5 match, like they do. Their Survivor Series elimination matches. Team Shane versus Team Owens. If Owens wins, he gets his job back, and Shane has to quit. That's how you get rid of Shane finally. It would have made way more sense to have it be an I Quit match between these two or something.
Yeah, but Shane said that he wouldn't put his career
it would.
up for...
I know. It just would have made more sense. All right. And you picked Kevin.
Yep.
Bueller. United States Championship match. AJ Styles versus Ricochet. Ricochet.
I mean...
Ricochet.
I'm saying Ricochet, even though probably the OC is going to come out and help AJ. But I'm still saying Ricochet, because he can handle the OC pretty good.
Yeah. I love Ricochet. I love him. He's great. But I think Styles wins.
Okay.
Because OC. Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus.
Although I don't like Charlotte Flair, I did see that this is probably Trish's retirement match.
Yeah,
so
that's what I heard. It's probably
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, Charlotte.
I think posting that before the pay-per-view, like, we're like, oh yeah, Charlotte's gonna win then. Like, there's no point in watching the match if we know who's gonna win.
I never thought Trish was gonna win in the first place. This is all just to put Charlotte over.
Just Charlotte and Trish do bad promos together. Charlotte has good promos sometimes. Trish kind of has okay promos, but like them doing promos against each other is just terrible.
Yeah. I have a mom. You have a mom. Everyone has a mom. That was so stupid.
I thought I saw your minivan in the parking lot. Like, you know how many fucking people are there, Charlotte? You really saw her minivan in the parking lot?
Only a couple thousand people, you know. Minivan must have been Trish's.
I mean, it's not. Is it for the title? For a title or no?
Who?
Charlotte and
No.
Trish. So, theoretically, I guess, Trish could win because it's Canada. And then after, she'll be like, this is it. This is it. Done wrestling. It's been a great ride. But I'm done. Like, she could do it that way and still win because it's not for a title. So technically she...
I mean, she could. I don't think she's got. SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley versus Ember Moon. Ember?
Yeah. I really, really like Ember. Bayley is okay. Bayley has the Bayley to belly, which is most of the thing, like, the move that she uses. That and, like, that.
Garbage.
It is terrible.
Like, Big E's belly to belly, way better.
Yeah.
It's still not great. The belly to belly suplex, I don't think is an amazing
Ember
move
Moon.
anyway.
Ember Moon, I think, is going to win off an Eclipse pin. And
I'm also going to go with Ember, because I think it's the most likely title to change hands, and I don't think they're going to go through, like, one of their main pay-per-views without a title changing hands. I don't think I've guessed any of the other ones were changing.
No.
It's only a Cruiserweight Championship, right, that we've done so far? I don't know. Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Natalya in a submission match.
You can go first.
I can go first. I'm going with Becky. I think I keep on having this picture in my head. Again, Because Becky's Stone Cold. Everyone's Stone Cold. Everyone is just the modern Stone Cold. I have this picture in my head of Natalya making Becky pass out like Brett did to Stone Cold, 20 years ago or whatever, in the middle of the ring to the sharpshooter. But I don't want Natalya to have the title. I don't think they want to put the title on Natalya. And while that would be a great image, don't think it works. So I'm going with Becky.
They could do it and then have her lose the next.
I don't think they want to take it off Becky. Unless Rhonda comes in. If Rhonda gets involved in oh my god, there's no DQ. Rhonda could totally get involved. It was a pipe dream. Rhonda's not getting involved. Becky. Going Becky.
Becky?
Yeah. What about you?
Natalya.
Natalya?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I don't like Becky.
I know.
Although they have been hyping Becky a lot, and they put her in the new commercial. And
I didn't even mention that. Yeah, she's on the cover of the new game. She has to hold it for another 2 months.
And I mean, I'm gonna go Natalya. I think she's been doing really good. She's been besides the really lame push that she's been doing on people. Like when she's kicking somebody's ass, that's great. When she wouldn't let go of the sharpshooter on Becky last week, fantastic.
Yeah, they've definitely booked her a lot better than they have in the past eternity.
Absolutely. However, if somebody tries to get her off, like Trish did, or I think it was Bayley the second time, she kind of just stood up, pushed them really hard one time, and then walked away. I really wish she would have kicked their ass, only because it would have made her look strong. Like, oh, you're trying to help me? I don't fucking want your help. I can do this all by myself, so I can kick your ass too. You know what I mean? Because, when she put the submission on, when she put the sharpshooter on Becky, Becky was already hurt. She was limping off the thing to go up the ramp. Mm-hmm. Definitely could have kicked Trish's ass. And I understand that Trish has a match today, but a push? This looks like shit, okay? It looks like shit!
Hurt my neck. But, no, it's not shit. That's real powerful.
But the rest of it, was really good, and she's been booked really, really well, and I think that I'm Natalya. I'm definitely going. Because who's gonna help Becky? Natalya has people that'll help her, but who's gonna help Becky?
Who's gonna help Natalya? Besides Rhonda, that I keep hoping on.
Who seems to be Natalya's friend? Almost everybody's friend back.
But she's a heel now, so she has no friends. Okay. In any case, I don't like all the women are just friends. All the women we're all a big bunch of friends.
They can't let their personal opinions affect the match because it's no DQ, but it's also it's submission versus submission. A lot of these women have been through Becky's submission. Why are you gonna come and get why are you gonna come help Becky after knowing what it feels like to be in her submission?
Why does anyone have to come help anybody? That's why
I'm going to Natalya.
You always hate people getting involved. Now you're like, who's gonna help Becky? Everyone's gonna help Natalya.
Sometimes I like people getting involved. I don't like them getting involved, but sometimes it makes sense when people get involved.
Doesn't make sense here unless it's Rhonda. Rhonda's the only person that makes sense to me. WWE Championship: Kofi Kingston versus Randall Keith Orton.
Well, considering his wife was able to give him an RKO into the water, Kofi Kingston.
Is that Kofi's giving Randy an RKO confirmed? Yeah, I think Kofi too. But I would not be surprised whatsoever if Randy wins. I think it would be really bad storytelling. Good. But I thought pretty much this whole time Kofi was going to lose the belt at SummerSlam. But he hasn't had good. His reign's kind of sucked because he hasn't had any great people to fight against.
Yeah, you're right. They haven't booked him very well since.
Most people didn't think Ziggler would win. I thought Ziggler could have won. Or Owens. I guess the people
they hyped his Mania.
Yeah.
And then he hasn't been really hyped since.
He should have had Orton be his first feud out of it. Because the story would have made so much more sense. I finally the story they're telling now is the story they should have told 4 months ago. And then did the Owens and Ziggler stuff, and it would have worked out. They just need to change the order. It would have been perfect. But I wouldn't be surprised if Orton wins, but I think Kofi holds it maybe till Survivor Series. I don't know.
Okay.
Brock. Wait. It's Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins versus Who are you picking? Oh, that really hurt.
Oh. So I'm not gonna.
Did you do the thing where you talk too quiet again?
I hate Brock Lesnar, so I'm not gonna pick Brock Lesnar. I'm picking Seth Rollins, even though I'm pretty sure he's not gonna win. You know, if he gets lucky, sure. I'm rooting for him. I don't care if I'm on the losing team on this one. I am rooting for Seth Rollins. I will literally root for anybody except for Brock Lesnar. Who did I say I hated in one of the other men's matches? I'll root for them instead of Brock Lesnar.
I don't remember. I don't know who to pick. So like, you know the saying for like...
I would choose Shane McMahon over Brock Lesnar.
You know the saying for like that roulette gambling game? They're always like, "I'll always bet on black." It's always bet on Brock. He always goddamn wins. I always bet against Brock, and he always wins. But I really don't want him to win. Like, it was nice this month period where Brock comes out and does some things. It's nice to see Brock when if he shows up often. He's good to see. When he holds the belt hostage and it's just he's not around. Really hate that shit.
But then he has, like, matches that aren't entertaining.
That's fine. But, I think... I'll go with Brock. God damn it.
Okay.
I want Seth to win, but Brock always fucking wins. He always fucking wins. Okay, any lasting thoughts? Any thoughts?
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I really thought there was more. Oh, let's add this in because there isn't a Roman match, but Roman's got to have a match. Like, they've been setting up this whole thing.
Yeah, but okay, so
what do you think Roman's match will be? Let's make that the final question.
Well, I think that they might have had something set up, or they wanted you to think that they had something set up for Roman, but they really didn't. Roman should have a match. Didn't really know what to do. So with that being said, I think if Roman comes out, he might do a thing where he, like, calls out Rowan or something. Or it could be like a handicap match, Rowan and Daniel versus Roman. Or they could just leave it, and they could see a backstage thing with Roman, or we could, something happen to Roman or something. Or they could just leave it until Monday, then have, like, a portion of this almost sort of bearable 3-hour Raw show.
That's almost bearable.
And they could, like, bring Roman and Rowan and Daniel out, talk about it, and then have a brawl start or something. Like, it hasn't been very well done. And they only just it was well done, but, like, they had only just announced on Tuesday that it was. What are you gonna do with that?
I think it's been a good story that they've told too quickly.
Yes.
Like he had stuff dropped on him that was very, very unconvincingly an issue.
Yeah,
like, it was just like
terrible.
Oh no! Like they should have made it look
really
painful.
did her best to try to play it too, and I was just like,
they should have made it.
He's fine.
They should have kept him off of TV for they should have done that like the night after Extreme Rules. They should have done it the Raw right after Extreme Rules. Like, he was gonna be like, I'm challenging this person for SummerSlam, and I'll announce it at the end of the night, and then the stuff drops on him, and then he's like off for 2 weeks or like off for a week. And he comes back, and then he gets hit by the car on the Raw after, and then he's out until SummerSlam or like the SmackDown right before. Like, they're doing these big things that should hurt a normal goddamn person.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to do it more with Seth, most definitely. But I mean, you could obviously see after the scaffolding fell, Roman was totally fine.
There's a little dab under there.
And the car thing was a little more serious, and I feel like because it was a little more serious, we shouldn't have seen Roman.
Yeah, the car thing was a lot better than the scaffolding and boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like him coming on the very next night, like, I'm okay. Not good.
Yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't good, but the car thing was definitely more serious, especially since, like, Joe played really well, that he was very concerned for Roman after he got hit with the car, or, like, the car's hit or whatever. And I feel like after that should have been some time off. So maybe they'll leave it until Monday instead of doing it on Tuesday. Because
You don't
I don't
think?
know, what day did he get hit by the car? Monday?
Yeah.
And then he was back on Tuesday.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he got hit by the car. Yeah, no, that's stupid. I think he shouldn't have been there on Tuesday. Then maybe come back on Sunday or come back on Monday and had something happen. But instead, he was there on Tuesday and kicking Buddy Murphy's ass, which was really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, why did they do that?
Because it's
Why?
stupid.
Because what? Because a group of 5 people out of 5 million people were like, "Oh, I think I saw Buddy Murphy in that shot.
He was in
Get
the shot.
him in." I watched that footage.
And Reigns said that he saw him in the footage. Reigns wasn't like, I heard people saying it. He's like, I saw it. I saw you in the footage. You just see him walking away. You don't see his face. You just see him from behind in like a corner. Like it's very
Show
very
me that
discreet.
footage and pause it.
Okay, I'll show you later. Okay. But so you don't think he's gonna have a match at SummerSlam?
I don't think he'll have a match, but something definitely might happen. He might
Okay.
he might call it out. If it is a match, I'm hoping maybe they'll do like a handicap match because Bryan, when they tried, there was like a WWE exclusive thing where they tried to get an interview on Rowan after Roman had announced, or Buddy Murphy had announced to Rowan that it was Rowan,
Mm-hmm.
and Daniel Bryan was very like protective and defensive. I think like Daniel's the talker, Rowan is obviously not. And it could be a handicap match if they decide to do a match with Rowan. Otherwise, maybe just to call out.
Well, I think that he's gonna call out Rowan. Be like, yo, you hit me with a car. Get your ass out here. Let me whoop you. Something, bitch. Whoa! He said bitch. Like that's what's gonna happen. And then Buddy Murphy's gonna come out and be like, You beat my ass backstage, blah, 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 bitch. Whoa! And then they fight. And then, like, Rowan and Bryan come out and interfere, and then Buddy beats Reigns. That's my guess. But it could just be a Rowan Reigns match. I don't think that there's not going to be a match. I feel like Reigns has to have a match. Alright, but that's all. Any lasting thoughts? No? I'm excited. I was not excited, but now that we've done the predictions, I'm actually kind of excited for most, if not all of the matches. But
I feel mad about this.
I'm really excited for Takeover.
Takeover, yes.
Takeover.
SummerSlam, not so much. Like
I'm excited for like half or more of SummerSlam. Like
I'm more excited for Takeover, even though we don't really watch or keep up with NXT.
I keep up with NXT. I just don't watch it.
Oh, I don't, and I'm way more excited for Takeover than I am for SummerSlam.
Well, let's see. So SummerSlam, I don't care about the 205 Live match. It'll probably be the best match of the night because they are allowed to have like the best wrestling every time. What else? I'm kind of excited for the Bayley Amber match because I just want to see like what happens because I'm really not sure who's gonna win that.
Mm-hmm.
Becky and Natalya, I don't really care. Like I want to see if they end up doing the finish that I keep thinking of with the Bret Hart Stone Cold thing. I don't think they will, but I'm really interested in seeing it, and I want to know if Rhonda comes back because now it's just in my head now. I've said it like 7 times. The Rollins Lesnar match, I'm excited to see because I want to see what happens. I really don't know how it's gonna go. Kofi and Randy, I don't really care about. Like I was interested at first, and they literally didn't show it the past week. I don't know. Half the stuff I'm excited. Owens, Shane, I want to see what happens. It's Owens. I love Owens. Alright, in any case, I'm rambling, and this has been almost fucking 40 minutes. Normally we do like 20 minutes. Like, ooh, this is a doozy.
Had a lot to say, mostly negative.
I feel
from me.
We were really positive the first
5 minutes.
15 minutes. Alright, guys, that's all for this. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for all that good shit. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a stream or an upload. Today, there's a SmackDown vs. Raw episode going up. I think it actually goes up in 10 minutes. I think I have it set for 4 o'clock. Or did I? Oh, no. That was yesterday. No. Pokemon episode comes out in 10 minutes. Bam. It's the finale. Be there or be square. Tomorrow, I will do a stream. And Monday, I'll have a new series that I'm not talking about until I know it's going to happen or not. So, with that being said, I'm going to go. Peace.